The Akorn Char-Griller. It's 100 pounds of triple insulated steel, and with its value and its versatility, it has become a popular option amongst barbecue enthusiasts. But how well does it stand the test of time? In today's video, we're going to find that out. What's up, everyone? My name is Brad, and welcome to my channel. And behind me, you will see my Akorn Char-Griller. Now, I've had this Akorn Char-Griller for up to 7 years, and this will be its 7th birthday this year.
Happy birthday to you!
And this Akorn has gotten a lot of use. I've done high temps with burgers and steaks, and I've done low and slow with pork butts and briskets. It is my go-to in the summertime when I want to cook for a lot of people. We will do a all-night pork butt or a brisket. Now, before I get into the part where we talk about how well it's held up throughout those 7 years, let's get a couple things straight. One, I keep my Akorn covered at all times when it's not in use. It has been sat out right here in this spot since day one. But when it's cool and there is no use to it, it is getting a cover on it. So if yours is sitting out in the rain and the snow and you don't have a cover, or you forget to put the cover on quite often, then I can't tell you that we're going to have the same kind of condition when it comes to the Akorn. And number two, we have mounted my Akorn onto a custom-made table that we made ourselves. So I can't testify against how well the legs hold up during this time. Since day one, it has sat right there in the middle of that table. And number three, I am in the great state of Kentucky. And in Kentucky, it's not a dry climate, but it's also not a wet climate. And actually, we could probably see all 4 seasons within one day. So the climate of where you keep your Akorn may have its effects on where the condition is after 7 years. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, I've given my Akorn quite a bit of use, and I've had to make some repairs or adjustments to it throughout the years, but overall it still performs just as well as it did on the first day of having it. So one of the first things to go was the ash pan wire bracket hanger that they have in the middle of the bottom there. That rusted out within a year or two of use, but it's not really needed because I can use the clips on the side and it holds that ash pan up. The second adjustment that I remember doing was I replaced the gaskets. I put some high heat gaskets here on the cooking chamber, and I've also done one on the ash pan. The factory gaskets really wore out quick. And but anyways, the gaskets that I got off Amazon have done well, and you can see I even have a couple spots where I'll be replacing this gasket soon also. And number three is the O-ring on the top with the top vent. This O-ring kind of really went out, I don't know, within the last year or two. I think some of the high heat got to it, but anyways, it was very easy to find. I found it on eBay, got it pretty cheap. But overall, good condition, no rust present. The ash pan, as you can see, I try to keep it empty at all times when it's not in use. I've heard that ashes hold moisture and whatnot, and that's how you get the pan to rust out. So I try to empty it as much as I can. The grate's still in good shape. There's a lot of times that I oil it and season it, and just to keep it in the shape that it is. Now, the warming rack does have a little bend to it, and honestly, I never really got to using that warming rack very much. I think I bent it by putting a pork butt or something on it at one time, but overall, 7 years of use with the Akorn. And if I go back 7 years ago and say, Brad, what kind of smoker or grill do you want? I would probably pick the Akorn again because it has been that solid for me and my family. So overall, the Akorn, it's got a great community also. I'm a member of a Facebook page of Akorn and Kamado Joe's, and there's so much wealth of knowledge and experience in that group, and it's so helpful and it's fun to be part of. But yeah, overall, Akorn Char-Griller, 7 years in, does just as well as it did on day one. Yeah, so sometime in the future, we'll talk a little bit maybe about the table and how we made it and whatnot, because the table really makes it for me. I enjoy having it. I didn't want a Kamado style grill without having the custom-made table. So, but yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, you like cooking on the Akorn, and I also got different stuff. I roll with a pit barrel. I got a Blackstone. I also got another grill. So, especially in the summertime, I spend a lot of time out here. But if you like this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to you soon.